Thank you. Wow. Good evening. Good evening once more. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to see all of us in this room. Probably even before I start, when I was seated over there, I was just laughing and saying, there's this very famous quote in Kenya that if you want to hide something, hide it in a book. Yes? So I was saying this will not be that book. SheLeads will not be that book that we've hidden some things. Yes, we want to ensure that the book is read. We are learning. We are always learning and learning and relearning, right? And I always say there's no monopoly of knowledge in the world. We always have something to learn from your child, from your next door neighbor, from everybody around us. So yes, in terms of, at the start, again, good evening to all invited guests, my co-authors who I have been able to meet today, even on my table. Yes. Catherine, thank you for coming, definitely. All protocols observed. Allow me to start by, again, congratulating Radido and the entire Zion team. And I echo what my co-author Esther said. I was just saying the other day that Esther at the Queens, yeah? There was another Esther, yes, at Zion. And even for me, she kept, really calling me every day. And I'm like, you know what, Esther? Let's just do a video. Yes, I cannot do this. I can't even write a whole page, leave alone a chapter. So definitely to the team, I really thank you for giving us the chance to be able to document. Yes, a lot of our stories, I'm sure, here in Africa are not documented. We get a chance to be able to document. It even outlives all of us. I know for me, my chapter was about what it means to be a woman leader. And definitely in my journey, I have had a very rare opportunity and great opportunity to learn at the feet of really great women. One being my mother, definitely. Yes. And of course, my first boss, who I really appreciate. And I know some of them, I've actually mentioned them in the book, in terms of women who've been able to lead the way. Yes, sometimes very harshly. Yeah, but all for good. And to be able to show us what we can be even when we don't believe in ourselves. For me, one of the key things that stood out in my journey, and I'm still learning, over the years, is one of the key things is the power of showing up as a woman. Yes, we are really called upon to always show up. And what do I mean by this? Showing up is in every facet of life. At your workplace, at your home, at a children's school, at a conference, and always bring what I call bringing your A game. Yes, showing up is one thing, but as we show up as women, are we taking the baton and saying, you know what, I will definitely include my voice in the room. Yes, I will ensure I do not miss out, especially for us in the corporate world. Yes, I know we are called upon to do a lot of items. You have your home, you have work, you have other things to do, and you must be able to juggle and attend to all of them at, I would say, 110%, and not bring mediocrity in whatever you do. So in my journey, I've learned that indeed, not only showing up, but showing up with your full head and to being in your full A game. And one of the key lessons as well is that as a woman leader, there's no finish line. There's no finish line that, after this year, I'm done being a woman leader. No. It is every day. It's working. It's every day you have to put in your best foot forward. There is no time that will come and say, now I'm done. Let me give it, or let me just sit and just be mediocre. And definitely as I conclude, I would want to leave you with a very good quote I have been able to use in every day of my life. And this is from the first woman president in Africa. And I know we all know her. Yes, Ellen Johnson. And she actually says that for all future generations, they will judge us not by what we say, but by what we do. Thank you so much.